Hi everyone, just wanted to introduce myself. I am Esther. I am turning 51 this year, and I am traveling solo since about 2 years. The first time was a deep dive into the unknown, sort of, because it was the first time I drove by myself to the boat, took the boat from the Netherlands to the UK. And in the UK, I drove with my own car to the other side, to Cornwall, on the wrong side of the road. But I survived. It was amazing. I was so proud of myself. At the morning I left for the day I was supposed to leave. I really thought, I'm not going. Why do I think of such idiot things? Why do I go? Why? And it was all my fear of the unknown. And that's, of course, every time when you go to a new place, or if you've been there, like myself, somewhat familiar, but the journey is going to be something you never did before. So every time I do something new, I'm like, oh my God, that idiotic ideas you have. But the ideas are always a good hunch from my intuition. And that's why I do it. And that's why I contradict myself on the days when I pack. I'm going, there's nothing to worry about. Last time I didn't die, day before, the time before that, the journey before that. So in the meantime, I have been in that year. I also traveled to Egypt by myself to meet a group and stayed in a retreat for like 10 days. It was amazing, and since that time, I work in Egypt myself. Been there 6 times last year, and going this year in March again. What I do there, I host retreats. And of course, in the Netherlands, I do that for a living as well. Somewhat other activities. I love to do all kinds of this different things. Human design is manifesting generators, so pivot, pivot, pivot. But what I see and what I read on Facebook and in the Egypt groups and also the travel groups, women's groups, they always think it's very scary. Am I going to be safe? And of course, in a world where women are not safe to begin with, that we have to be conscious and cautious and know surroundings, need to trust our guts, and still we're not always going to be that lucky. But I must say, I always trust my gut, and it never has disappointed me. But that's my work, that's my job, that's what I do, that's what I'm good at. So I see a lot of women worry about safety. I know Egypt has such a different culture, is somewhat mostly ruled by men, and I really want women to feel safe there, like I feel safe there. I dare say I am more safe in Egypt than in Amsterdam on a dark night. So I want to tell everybody about that, how I go about. I want to share tips and tricks. And most of all, I want other women to feel safe and secure and trusting their gut. So, if you are traveling to the Netherlands or you travel to Egypt and you're a bit anxious, I can meet you at the airport for free. I can meet you or give you with a cup of coffee. We're going through some tips and tricks how to go about and what to do, what you cannot do or mustn't do. And I really would love for you to feel safe and that somebody meets you at the airport, especially when you are traveling by yourself. So, if you think that is a good idea or you want to get my free services for that, be my guest. Send an email to through my website www.estherfoppen.nl or send me a DM or in WhatsApp. No problem at all. I would love to help.